I talk to them? Hi there, you folks out there in the world, catching this on live YouTube streaming. I'm Dove, D-O-V-E, and for those of you who've been watching this comedy simulator for a long time, I was the guy that was always going on at the end, until about a couple of months ago when someone saw me adjusting the sound on the soundboard, and they said, "Oh, it's the old guy. You could put him on." So Chino stuck me in the middle wherever we were, and we did that there. But I'm playing at starting well before the comedy starts, which is in a minute or so, each Monday, and I'm doing a bunch of original stuff, which is spiritually oriented stuff and that sort of thing. And if you're interested in having it as part of the stream, it's possible we could do that, and you could see my whole set. And I think there's a Venmo address up on the screen at this time. It's at Evan VVANDOVE number 3, the numeral 3, at Evan Dove 3. And if anyone's interested in contributing to my project of putting a whole group together to do these songs, I would be very thrilled about that. So thank you very much. I think I'm going to bring on Chino now because I believe that the last 2 minutes is one more. Okay, I'm going to do one more song. Chino says so. Chief Chino. A quick one. A quick one. Let's see. Do I have a quick one? Well, I could do the one that goes along with the narrative about casual sex, which I don't go for, and the reason is because any kind of sex creates a bond between you and the person you're having sex with, and so it's like that. But maybe I'll get to do it next time because time is quickly running out. Chino gave me another 2 minutes.
Play something.
Play something, all right. I don't wish to get too close to just anybody. I don't wish to feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. Getting too close can get you fucked. And I don't mean in the pleasurable way, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not clear what I'm saying. I'm talking about that word spelled T-O-O. And if I get too close, but I'm just playing, there may be no place good left to go. It can feel real good when you're playing, fucking around with someone you don't really know. And if you get too close, well, I'm just saying, there may be no place good left to go. I've been down that road too many times before. Next time I'm just walking out the door. 'Cause I don't wish to get too close to just anybody. I don't wish to feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. This time I'm walking out before we fuck. Thank you. little lesson there. And here he comes, our master of ceremonies, or something like that. It's Chino.
It's Chino. Sure. Dove has to do some additions real quick. We'll let him change it over. Give it up one more time for Dove, ladies and gentlemen. Check, check, check. All right, we are live. Welcome to the Comedy Simulator, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody feeling tonight? Hey, all right, I like that. You guys sound like Sims. Just happy enough to survive. I love that. Welcome to Paia Bay Coffee and Bar. We do this every Monday night. This is the Comedy Simulator, Maui's best comedy simulated experience. Whose first time is it here at the Comedy Simulator? A few first ones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't understand what I mean when I say it's a simulated comedy experience, that means that we are not real comedians, you are not real audience. What does that mean? Nobody's going to charge you money, so lower your expectations. This is supposed to be a fun time. We're going to enjoy open mic comedy. We have a theme every week. Sometimes we do heckle mic, not this time. Sometimes we do interaction with the audience, crowd work mic. Sometimes we do topics from a bucket. Tonight is a very special one. It's a 1 year anniversary for us here at Paia Bay Coffee and Bar. 1 year since we've been doing this comedy show. 1 year since we've been live streaming. You guys, thank you so much. Last week we hit a record high of our stream. 150K plus viewers tuned into this show. I don't know why. I guess it's because either us or watching Chinese food trucks assemble rolls. That's the only thing that's on Instagram Live at this time of night. But we're happy you guys tuned in. Please like and subscribe. We're about to monetize. We might make money off you guys soon. We got a full list of comics. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing the opening stand-up comedy set. I'm going to do a little bit of jokes. And I'm going to keep it moving along, and I'll do sets, little bits of comedy in between each comedian. Audience member of the night, you earn a free bottle of High Spice Hot Sauce. I said High Spice Hot Sauce. There we go. Go ahead and show them the graphics, Skylar. High Spice Hot Sauce is our monthly, or is our sponsor for this month, next month, and for the foreseeable future until we get more sponsors. Check out highspice.com for some hot sauce. Use ComSim10 for 10% off of your order. That's it for the advertising. Comic of the night, we will mention who the best one is for the night, and they get to walk around with that badge. And that's it. That's how we run the show. You guys ready to get this started? All right, that sounds like consent. That's all I needed. I just need a little bit of consent. All right, I'm gonna set this list down, and then I'm going to get ready to start the show. Begin simulation. I gotta let the sound effect play. It's an online thing. It's good to see you guys. Like I said, I make the hot sauce, by the way, for High Spice. I'm the head saucier for High Spice. Thank you. I've hurt a few people in this room. You can tell by those applause. I can tell a lot by High Spice clientele, like I could tell who likes our sauces. Like, are there any gentlemen here that binge drink? Any binge drinking guys here? Like to drink a lot? I was like, you freaking liars. I've seen some of you get so freaking sloppy here, and you're gonna lie to my face like that? Well, normally, if you like to drink a lot, you have a high propensity for liking hot sauce. Are there any women here with a lot of tattoos that like hot sauce? Oh no, I can't make that joke. I was about to make a joke. You want me to make this joke? She's like, no, please don't. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I can't make fun of the serving staff here. I love them too much. As a matter of fact, give it up for the staff here, ladies and gentlemen, at Paia Bay Coffee and Bar. Danny's now our bartender. Give it up for her. She's our new Maddie. She's gonna be better, stronger, faster. And also, want to give a shout out to Ikaika, who's been the only person working here that's been through the entire year of the Comedy Simulator. He's heard all of your bad jokes, and he still comes into work. Can you believe that? Still hasn't gone postal. Still hasn't brought a weapon to work. I would have by now, I guarantee it. That's why they don't hire me for the post office. I don't pass background checks. No, I think most of my problems are ahead of me, not behind me. Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of shit too. One time I lied to a celebrity to become better friends with them. Do you guys know who Gary Busey is? So I was working an event that Gary Busey was working across the way at. And I just decided to slip in because I really wanted a photo with Gary Busey. Like, that was the only thing I wanted, was a photo with Gary Busey. His big teeth, I wanted it in my picture, you know? So I walk over, and I'm just kind of hanging around him, and he like looks at me, he's like, how's it going, buddy? I'm like, really good, Gary, how you been? He's like, I've been good. What do you mean, how have I been? Do I know you? Uh-oh, right? And I was like, oh, yeah, sorry. We did a movie when I was 7. I was a child actor. It never made it to theater, but we shot a movie together. He's like, I am so sorry. I got into a motorcycle accident in the late 90s, and I don't remember things so good. But come here, hang out with me. Let me buy you a drink. Hey, let's get a photo. And I'm like, yes, we're going to get a photo. So Gary puts his big arm around me. We smile for the camera. We cheese it. I get my photo. I was like, where do I find this photo? He's like, oh, don't worry. A representative will reach out to you. And they did. It was for a charity fundraiser. And I looked on their website, and me and Gary Busey are on the front page. Gary Busey, an unnamed actor. So if you ever stumble across that photo of Gary Busey, I am unknown actor. That is the part that I play. There's something fun about pulling one over on celebrities. I don't know if you guys have ever had. In Maui, we get the opportunity a lot where we get big celebrities that roll through, and we get these minor interactions with them. Has anybody here interacted with like Steven Tyler, right? Or like a few of us, right? Or Owen Wilson. Who knows who's bumped into Owen Wilson, right? You see, these people just walk around. One time, back a while ago, I had a date on the beach, and we were walking to our little secluded spot, and I'm trying to seal the deal. And all of a sudden, Mike Myers is walking towards us with his partner. And I go, hey, Mike, how's it going? He's like, oh, what's up, bud? And keeps on walking. And the girl I'm with is like, did you just say hi to Mike Myers? I was like, oh, yeah, me and him are cool. He lives out here. Green light. Thank you, Mike Myers. I owe him for some trim I got 16 years ago. Thank you, Mike Myers. Yeah, baby. All right, we're ready to start this mic, right? What's with the hesitance? Are we ready to start this mic? Ladies and gentlemen, please keep it going for your first performer. She does everything from comedy shows to burlesque shows. If you've been around here, you know her. Give it up for Miss Abra.
Thank you, Chino. Hi, everybody. I'm Abra. Hi. That's right, abracadabra, or in Hawaii, we call me. Ha ha ha. Blah blah blah. No, that's not what we call me. We call me Abra. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little rusty. It's been like a couple weeks. I went to Iowa, where I found out that I talk too fast, so I'm going to try and slow down right now, and that I've figured out the source of all my trauma. But we're not going to get into that right now, because I got a new haircut. Doesn't it great, guys? Nothing will change your day like a new haircut. Yes, I'm making eye contact with everyone who has great hair right now, and that's everyone who claps for me. Woo! That's right. Looking good. Anyway, I loved my haircut not only because of this, but because I had an opportunity to find out I was right, which is like one of my favorite things always. But don't like think I'm just a bitch. I think we all like to be right, and this unfortunately was like in a bad way, you know, like the kind of right where like you found out that it was a tumor. But no, don't worry, I don't have a tumor. And not anymore anyway. And it's been months since I've had a tumor. I have to put my glasses on because another one of the things that happened this year, which is really wonderful for me, is perimenopause, which I know everybody just super like, oh yay, I love a clap for that. Usually I get like a butt pucker, like everybody's really clenching, like, perimenopause. So I'm not going to call it that. I'm going to call it Perry Mason, because that's also how old I am. I know who that is. And because I like to play a little game called, is it Perry Mason or am I pregnant? Yeah, that's right. I go to Walmart, and there is a section at Walmart that is called, I call it Fun or Consequences. And they sell vibrators and condoms and pregnancy tests, and it's locked. And in the middle of this like locked thing, there is like a metal bar, so you can't see. There's a $7 pregnancy test, people. A $7 pregnancy test. Like everything else is $12.99 or like 2 for $19. And again, Perry Mason people, I like to know things and I love a coupon. So I bought the whole damn row. And at this point, I'm coming up with new excuses. Like the lady really gave me stink eye the first time, and I was like, don't worry, it's for a piñata. And she was like, no. And then the second time it was stocking stuffers and pregnancy test people, stocking stuffers. Okay, anyway. And the third one was Easter baskets. Yay! It's better than eggs. Ha, perimenopause. Sorry, I'm not sorry at all. In fact, okay, which brings me back to my new haircut. Okay, so there's no more invincible feeling than a woman who has just failed a pregnancy test, okay? Because you're like, yes, I am free. I know for a fact that I'm not pregnant. And it's a wonderful, invincible feeling, just like a new haircut. And so what happened today? Okay, this is a scuttlebutt. Gossip always happened at a hairstylist. Okay. Anyway, when I got up to the top of my hairstylist perch, which is an amazing, wonderful, beautiful view, I mentioned that I had seen my ex's shitty car. And he was like, oh, that's funny, because my friend was just here, and she just ran into her ex. And I was like, oh, really? Was it blah, blah, blah? Was it this time of year? And he was like, yes, indeed. And I was like, oh, shit. I know now. I was right. I finally have understood what's happened. And I knew exactly when they broke up, because that's when I had gone through his phone and actually messaged every single woman he was talking to, because I am a crazy, insane bitch. Ha ha ha, yes, clap. And there should be a waiver for people that date me. But what did I learn, ladies? I learned that we should vet people before we bed them, okay? Vetting before bedding. Talk to your hairstylist. Talk to at least 3 people on this island. And also, we should start a thing called date rate, and I would have given him a 1.5. My name is Abra. I'm on Instagram. Abra exists. Clap for me now. Thank you.
Keep it going for Abra, ladies and gentlemen. First set of the night. I would not trust a pregnancy test that cheap. I feel like they come in a 3-pack. And they don't even test for pregnancy. They're just like, fuck it, put one that says positive in there. And I'm just like, they'll just buy another box, and we made $7.50 more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, give it up for the biggest drug dealer in Hawaii. Well, he's in the pharmaceutical business. Give it for Mr. Rick Jager.
All right, guys, how we doing? All right. I woke up sore this morning with sore shoulders and back. Getting old is not for me. I don't like it. Don't get old if you can help it. Like we have a choice, right? But if you do wake up sore and you tell somebody about it, what do they tell you? You slept wrong, right? I slept wrong? That's like saying you had the wrong kind of orgasm. I have a theory that the way you wake up directly corresponds to what you're doing in your dreams. So like for my sore shoulders and back, maybe I pitched 9 innings of baseball. So if you dream about getting laid, you wake up feeling great and satisfied. But if you dream about being chased by demons, you wake up tired and cranky. All right, sorry, this is new shit. Do y'all remember your dreams? Yes? Sometimes? Always. I hardly ever remember my dreams. Tell me this, why is it that when you wake up in the middle of a good dream and you try to get back to sleep to get back to that same dream, it never fucking works? That's when I feel like saying, cut, dream sequence, take 2, and action. So, did y'all get your closure from the soccer shit that was going on? What do they call it? The World Cup? Did everybody get closure on that? Can we get back to real sports now? Yeah. Where are my surfers? Surfers. Okay, I just want to say, for the record, that the Beach Boys are fucking liars, okay? They have this song called Catch a Wave about surfing, right? If you haven't heard it, there's a line in this song that says, you paddle out, turn around and raise. That's all there is to the coastline craze. Really? That's all there is. Maybe for you guys that's all there is, but for a guy from Virginia, I think the learning curve is just a little bit steeper than that. They don't say anything about going over the falls, getting caught in the spin cycle, not having enough oxygen to make it back to the surface, or, oh shit, what's that other thing? Drowning. They don't mention drowning. So that's all there is. Fuck you, Brian Wilson. So I've been a pharmacist now for 42 years, guys. But lately I've been doing a lot of contract work because for some reason, they don't really like to hire a 65-year-old pharmacist. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, interviewing. I really hate interviewing. I'll do okay with the interview till they get to the question, so, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm like, surfing on Maui. Can you help me with that? Yeah, I didn't get that job. Don't get me wrong. Pharmacy has been very good to me. It's given me a great life. It's allowed me to travel. It brought me here. I'm just really, really tired of always working with drugs. And now, I just want to do some, okay? Thanks, guys. My name's Rick Jager.
Pablo Jager, ladies and gentlemen. It's a drug joke. All right, some of you guys aren't into drugs like that, I guess. Well, I'm not into drugs anymore. I'm clean and sober. That's yeah, thank you. I had a problem, yeah. And now my only problem is just seeing all the new inventions in the hobby that I don't get to be a part of. Have you guys seen the size of boba straws? You know how many parties I could have ruined with those? So like, hey, Chino, you want a bump? Where's my car keys? Holy shit, I need those to get home. All right, speaking of those things, ladies and gentlemen, your next comic is the most adorable of our list. He is the Musabi of comedy. I just got to hang out with him in a pool all day yesterday. Be jealous. Chuck Thompson!
Thank you so much, Chino. Well, aloha, everybody at PBCB. How are we all doing tonight? What a magical evening, everybody. Give it up for your bar staff tonight. Hell yeah. And there's no one in Paia except for people asking for money. You guys are all in here asking for jokes. That's fucking great. I love it. Oh, my goodness. I put on white noise when I want to fall asleep at night. You guys ever do that? You a green noise table? You a white noise table? Pink noise table? I like white noise. It's mostly Rick Jager's set, but it puts me to sleep. So quick. If you could actually just like read how to put together an IKEA catalog, oh, baby. I would sleep so good. I should sleep good because I have a really good mattress. I bought one of those mattresses that go up and go down like a hospital bed, which is pretty great because I can play doctor. And it also vibrates, which is even better, so my wife can play with herself. I love it. If you guys don't know about this, getting a new bed, crazy good. It's like, you know when you're growing up and your parents use like shitty laundry detergent and then one day you get Gain and Gain is so good? I slept on shitty beds my whole life. Good beds are so good. But not all good beds, right? Like I can't buy a Casper because my friends already ghost me. I certainly don't need a beauty rest because I'm handsome as shit. What up? And a Tempur-Pedic? No, thank you. My sex life is so bad, the last thing I want my mattress to have is a memory. Thank you. I do love the adjustable base, though. It goes up, it goes down. It's like a forklift in my bedroom. Finally, some sex I can palate. You know, you just raise it up. No more tippy toes Thompson for us. It's good. I like it. Holy Christ. We're talking about drugs earlier. Drugs are really fun. I like doing drugs. Big fan of them. I have to be easy on drugs, though. It's like my therapist says, Chuck, don't do too much drugs. Mental health walks in your family. I don't run. Okay. Love living in Maui, man. You like living in Maui? It's so dope. You guys ever go to the beach? It's so dope. You guys ever go to a restaurant? Not so dope. I used to work in a restaurant, and I was the worst employee, dude. I remember this one day, it was so slow, I almost washed my hands. I'm doing like whippets in the walk-in. How many tables do I have? It's actually how I met my wife. I forgot about her. She was at Chez Mame Baguette Bistro, and I forgot she entirely existed. And then now I've been happily married for 10 years, and life is pretty good, guys. All right. We got a couple more comedians for the night. Are you ready for some more comedy? Hell yeah, everybody. Vote for me on YouTube. Aloha. Boop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Sauce, Chuck Thompson, Tippy Toes Thompson. I love that nickname. One time he made the joke that he was going to have sex with my mom, but then I realized my mom's got a really big bed. And I was like, yeah, only if you take the cat stairs. Can you imagine him sauntering up cat stairs? He's like, I'm going to get you. Hilarious. All right, enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, one of my favorite comics in our scene. Don't forget, she's got a Spill the Tea show coming up this Friday, up country. Make sure you make it to that. Give her Miss Rhonda Lee Kitts.
Keep it going for Chino LaForge and 1 year of open mic at Paia Bay Coffee Bar. We've laughed, we've loved, and we've seen some really mean things written about ourselves in the live stream. But I'm sure tonight's different. I'm sure tonight will be different. They're going to be saying things like, I love her Old Navy dress from 3 seasons ago. She seems like she has a big personality. My name is Rhonda Lee Kitts, and I vape too much. Anyone else vape? You can admit it. Nobody vapes. Nobody vapes. Yeah. I know I vape too much because the other day I accidentally took a hit off of a USB. It's true. And I was like, that's embarrassing. But at the same time, have you ever gotten super high off of the 2nd season of The Wire? That's what was on the USB, but I'm trying to change my financial status. I'm on Quest, just in case you're wondering what my financial status is. It means I don't report a lot of my income. Trying to change my financial status. I'm sure you're like, oh, Rhonda, what are you going to do? Start working more? Fuck that! I started manifesting. Anyone here not know what manifesting is? Okay, someone doesn't. Manifesting is what white girls without trust funds do to get more money. It is what they do, and I started it the other day, and today I sold $6,000 worth of shit at my work, so that worked. I definitely wasn't wearing a low-cut dress. It's called manifesting. I do consider myself a powerful manifester, not just because I've been living in Paia. I have a really good example, a story of my manifestation, if you guys would like to hear it. It's about me donating blood. You guys want to hear it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm a universal donor. Humble brag. Thank you. My blood could be in any of you guys. I donate all the time because you all need it. And so anyway, the blood bank constantly hits me up. They always want me to donate. Like, I get a blowjob before I even get in the building. They stay open late for me at the blood. I'm not exaggerating. The blowjob thing's an exaggeration, but they did stay open late for me one time. And I go to donate, and this time they have a setup where it's 2 cots next to each other. So I go and lay down, and I put my arm out. And I'm already saying thank you to Jesus because the cot next to me is completely empty. I'm like, great. I don't have to lay next to a stranger. And I'm laying there on the cot, and then I see somebody walking up. I'm like, fuck. They already got me hooked up. Now they're going to put somebody on the cot next to me. And what they do is they lay you opposite. So my head would be next to the other person's feet. And I don't know if you guys have been on Maui for very long, but we're at ground zero here for bare feet. You see it when you go to buy bread from Mana. You have to look at someone's bare feet. Their hairy little toes. And so this guy's walking up, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I start manifesting in that moment. This guy's about to lay on the cot next to me. This is a completely true story, by the way. What I'm about to tell you, you're not going to believe, but it's completely true. I start manifesting at that moment. I'm saying, please don't have stinky feet. 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 I look away as I hear him start to crawl into the cot. And I say, please don't have stinky feet. Please don't have stinky feet. I hear him start to settle. I don't even want to look because I know his feet are right next to my head. And I'm saying, please don't have stinky feet. Please don't have stinky feet. I'm manifesting like I never have before. And you guys, I swear to God, I look over, and the man next to me does not have stinky feet. Because he has no feet, he's double amputated from the knees down. And I'm like, I knew I was a powerful manifester, but I had no idea I could use my powers for evil. So anyway, what I'm manifesting right now is that everybody claps because this is the end of my set. Thank you very much. My name is Rhonda Lee Kitts. Also, we have a show up in Makawao this Friday night at Silk Sky Tea. Follow me on Instagram if you want to know more, or just come up to Makawao and start saying Marco Polo. Put your hands together for Chino.
Keep it going for Rhonda Lee Kitts, ladies and gentlemen. A weekly special. We love her. Just want to give a shout out to some of our viewers that are putting up the most comments. They're doing a great job. You can watch our live stream while you're here. Just go to YouTube, go to @ComedySimulator in your search bar, and we'll come up. Follow our show. Join the comments from people like O Schrumpf and JFK 2027. Denzel Washington, thanks for all the comments. Sunkiss, you guys are great. Thanks for contributing. Whether you're saying nice things, mean things, doesn't matter. You're contributing to the algorithm and eventually making us money. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, my next comic to try to make me some money. No, nobody's making any money yet. Give it up for Mr. Shane Nelson.
Hello. My name's Shahane, which is a lot like Shane, but it's got a little S and a capital H. Shahane, which made labeling my underwear super easy growing up. I just bought Hanes, and I'd take a Sharpie and I'd write little S's on my Hanes. That way everyone would know that those underwear were property of Shahane's. Which also explains my nickname growing up. Chocolate Stain Shahane. Thank you. I am 425 months old. I go by months because I'm a big baby, dude. I'm a giant toddler that looks like an adult. I have a girlfriend. My girlfriend is 210 years old. In dog years, I go by dog years because she has a dog face and she's a bitch. I'm kidding. I don't have a girlfriend. Ever since the dog joke, I'm alone. I'm a photographer. I do photography. And I had a couple call me recently, and they're like, hey, we have a family of 21 people, and we are Christians, and we'd like to book a photo shoot. And first off, don't tell me your religion if it's not, like, necessary. Like, why are you telling me you're a Christian, right? They're like trying to get some moral, like I feel like they're gonna rip me off. It's like it's a red flag. If someone just tells you they're a Christian for no reason, red flag, right? And they had 21 people in their party, and at 20 guests or more, I have an extra fee. I have a large group fee. And I swear to God, this lady asked me, she's like, does a baby count as a person? I was like, I don't know, you tell me. That's like your whole thing. Now we're questioning, like, there's an extra fee, and now it's only 4 months old. Don't count. It do not count. I went to Target. Target's fucking dope, dude. As far as, like, all the hot chicks. Where are my hot chicks at? You all shop at Target, dude. You're all at Target. I went to get some cereal. I was getting some cereal, and I swear to God, they had Trix cereal, and now they have an advertisement on the front of the box that says, no longer full of toxins. Wow. That's a funny way to advertise things. Like, no longer full of poison. You want laundry detergent that won't give you cancer? We got it now. Sick. Sick. Also, Chino said you can go on your phones and watch this right now on your phone. Don't do that. These are not going to be good. I was in LA recently, and I did my first ever Waymo. Have you guys anyone here done a Waymo? Waymo, for those of you that don't know, is an Uber that is self-driving. There's no one in the driver's seat of this Uber that you're getting inside of. And they say that it's like AI, computer-generated technology driving you. That's not true, dude. It's some guy in India, for sure. There's a teenager in India driving you around LA. I was in traffic, and the light at the front of the traffic was broken, so it wasn't turning green, so we were just piling up, right? And there was a Waymo behind me. And we're hanging out, we're there for 6-7 minutes, the light's not changing, so we're just piling up longer and longer down the road. And then after a little bit, the Waymo behind me is like, fuck it. And it goes into oncoming traffic. The people, when they drove by me, they were up against the window. You're gonna die. Cool. I'm gonna look at my phone again. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what 1 year is for a theme. Waymo, my dog face bitch girlfriend. This is just something I just want to talk about real quick. I got some Blue Dream and like, marijuana. It's not like it used to be, dude. They're overbreeding. It's like they created the pugs of marijuana. Too many clones, dude. My name's Shane Nelson. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Shane Nelson doesn't like the clones of the clones of the clones. How much further until it's even still weed, right? Anybody smoke any of that Delta 8, Delta 9 stuff? The stuff, right? Right? It's all the negative side effects of THC without any of the positive. It's like, do you feel high? It's like, no, I feel socially anxious and nervous. And my hands are sweating. And my eye keeps twitching. That's not fun, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. And definitely don't smoke K2. Moving on. We're about to hit 20,000 viewers on tonight's show, and we're barely halfway through it. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. And half of the people in the chat are like, why the fuck are we here? I don't know, but you are. And we love you for it. All right, coming up next to the stage, no, he is not the version of Shane that Shane ate to become Shane. He is his own entity. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Jackson Babine.
All right, we finally got a new me looking like Shane bring up this time. It's typically time traveler. I'm almost positive my girlfriend has a cat, so I put the seat down after I go to the bathroom. Because that thing wants to jump in the toilet any chance it gets, like all 4 paws at the same time. So it has actually been working. I've been putting the seat down. But we have a bidet as well, which is super nice. But I've been pooping like I've had that lettuce disease recently. And you know, the little nozzle of the bidet sticks down a little bit. So the bidet gets a little dirty. And like any guy would, you know, you give it a little spritz as you're peeing. So now I've become the bidet for my bidet, guys. I love my girlfriend. I just really hate going to Ross with her. I do, like it. I'm very much a big child. I go to 2 aisles in Ross and that's it. I go to the shoe aisle and then I go to the toy aisle and then I want to go home. Not kidding. And she wants to hit every single aisle in there. All the time. Like it's the same shit in the aisle from the last time we were there. So I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go to the customer service desk right now and have them call you in like I'm a lost small child. And as soon as I say that, that's when we leave. She does not want that to happen. And I would. It would be really funny for me. But a couple days after that, you know, we went to Costco. And she was there just grabbing stuff for her restaurant, right? Like she's there on a mission. And I like the free samples. So I took us to every single free sample in there. Like if they weren't done cooking it, we were waiting, dude. We were just standing there waiting on some like mediocre sausages to be steamed up. And I realized, holy shit. This is my Ross. Because I can eat the stuff from the aisles. I grew up with a big gap right down the middle of my 2 front teeth. Like so big I could legitimately fit my pinky in between my 2 front teeth. And yeah, I learned to have some fun with it, you know, like I could shoot square water streams at my friends. I could do a SpongeBob impression without making a noise. I could just, if I lightly bit into an apple, and I turned it around, it would make a smiley face with the 2 front teeth being the eyes. But, you know, I got a little bit older, and eventually I got it closed up. You know, I got braces and everything. And I don't know if you guys have figured it out this far, but nature always finds a way to win, you know? As soon as I was, you know, getting the braces off, and once they finally all straightened out, I started growing in this mustache. And I'm not sure if you guys can see in the back over there, but I still got left with a gap, guys. And they do not make mustache braces. I'm just stuck with this thing. Alrighty, guys, I'm Jackson Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Jackson Babine, ladies and gentlemen. He was Baby of the Year this past year for superlatives. We do that in December. You'll find out which comedian is Comedian of the Year and all those things. It's fun. Make sure you stick along with us. Follow us on YouTube and do all that wonderful stuff. Wonderful! Moving right along. We have so many comics. I got to keep the show pace going. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic is a real treat to bring up. He's been a part of our comedy scene, well, since its inception. Been joining us for open mics, parts of shows. He's probably dated a few of your mothers. He's that prolific around the island. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of hanging out, Mr. Larry Feinberg. Mr. Larry!
I've been following Chino around for many, many years, and I'm surprised. Drink up and eat fast because this place could be closed tomorrow. I mean, the last couple of places I went to see him, they're all gone. So he's been doing this for like, what, a year? And I decided to come and congratulate him for staying in one place for so long. And I'm going to do some of my old stuff. Everything's old that I got. You know? I don't have any new stuff. If I drive around with, if I could pull people over, then I'd have new stuff. But at the moment, I have only old stuff. So the kid before me was talking about Costco. And that's one of my favorite places because I go for the samples because that's my lunch. And my daughter, actually my grandson, all his friends were having birthday parties. And they were having them at the Fun Factory. Now, for anybody that doesn't know what the Fun Factory is, the Fun Factory is like Las Vegas for kids. The only difference is, in Las Vegas, you give them money, and they give you chips, and you play the games. And if you are lucky, they give you chips back, and then you go to the cage, and they give you money back. At the Fun Factory, you go and you give them money, and they give you little coins that are worth less than money. And then you take all those, and you put them in the machines, and if you win, they give you little tickets that are worth less than money, less than money. And then you get a whole bunch of those little coupons, and you go to the desk to go cash them in, and they have all this plastic crap, and you give them the coupons that are worth less than money. So I said, I'm not taking, you know, the only way you're gonna go to the Fun Factory is if you get a real job. And you want to throw your own money away. So they said, Grandpa, where are we going to have my birthday party? I said, we're going to have it at the club. She goes, the golf club? No. The beach club? No. We're going to have it at the Price Club at Costco. She goes, how are we going to do that? I said, well, we're going to have it on a Saturday between 1 and 3. So there are plenty of poo-poos for all your friends' parents. Then we're going to take all your friends and we're going to divide up our shopping list, and we're going to send all the kids out on a scavenger hunt so they can do all of our shopping. Then I'm going to slip the guy like 20 bucks so they could go up and down on the forklift and sit everybody in front of the big screen TV, and they get to watch the new Disney picture. And you don't have to worry about it being videotaped because it's all on the security cameras. What's that mean? 1 minute or? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got a minute left. I'm gonna do my very first joke I ever wrote. Many years ago, I used to live in Manhattan in an apartment that had a fireplace. And I used to tell people, I said, it's so cold in this place, I leave the refrigerator open for heat. A little chuckle here and there. But I love Maui. Maui's my favorite place, and I can see people, everybody here is from Maui, but who's visiting? So you're visiting? One person is visiting, knows about this place? You know, my favorite thing about Maui, and you all can go out and tell all your friends, the best part about Maui is, how bad can Maui be if the worst neighborhood's called Happy Valley? Locals, I get the biggest laugh from locals. Well, you've been a lovely couple, and it's nice to see that there are people actually here that are clapping and enjoying themselves. And you have a great day, or a great night. You can't have a great day. Here you go.
Keep it going for Larry, ladies and gentlemen, the king of hanging out. We all wish to live like Larry. One day. You're like, yeah, dude, I feel it. All right, we're gonna give you something completely different next. This next comedian, his humor does something to my head that I can't explain. And instead of trying to explain it to you, I'm just gonna let you see what happens firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, I've given him a moniker. We're gonna say his full name. Give it up for Dumpster Danny Salazar.
How we doing tonight? My name is Danny, and it is good to be back. I just love it here in Paia. Paia is such a nice town. Don't forget to stop at the Shell gas station for tweaked out hookers and musabis. Maui's most finest and all you can eat. You know what I like about hookers the most? Is that you can bargain with them. If you don't have the money up front, that's okay. Cigarettes, drugs, EBT cards will do just fine. Lots of beautiful ladies here tonight. That's right, folks, lots of beautiful ladies tonight. And yes, lady, I know I'm not that type of guy you'd go out with. And yes, ladies, I know I'm not that type of guy you want to introduce your parents to. Because we all know how that would go down. Hi, Mom, this is Danny. I met him at a crack house the other night. I don't believe this. Why would you bring that cockeyed rooster to this house? Does he even have an education? Is he even legal in this country? Relax, Mom. He's just a friend. And tomorrow night we're going to a Randy Newman concert together. I just don't approve of this. And if your father still wasn't in prison, he would not approve of this neither. You know how your father feels about you dating other men. Yes, Mom, I know. It wouldn't be fair if father can't fuck me first. So I was masturbating over another episode of Pink Panther the other night. I just love the way that pink cat shakes his tail. I would fuck Pink Panther in a dirty cat box. Now my therapist always told me, Danny, if you ever want to overcome masturbation, then you gotta ask yourself, does masturbation master you? Or do you master it? Does masturbation master you? Or do you master it? Wow, doctor, I've never thought about it that way before. I just love the way my doctor makes me feel good about myself. So when I was in high school, I was like a really fucked up kid, right? I told all my teachers when I get older, I'm gonna be a big fucking porn star. I never did become that porn star, but if I was ever given the opportunity, I would definitely go full time. So for the longest time, I always wanted to be an actor off Planet of the Apes, right? I'm like the biggest Planet of the Apes fan. I've seen all their movies, and I tell myself all the time, Danny, in your case, this is actually possible. Because you can play a better ape than all those motherfuckers. The only thing is, it'd be very hard for me to convince everyone I know that I'm an actor off Planet of the Apes. That's me right there, man. I'm that fucking ape. That's not you, man. I don't even look like you. It even says my name in the credits. No, man, there's 1,000 other motherfuckers with that same name. It's not you. Oh, fuck it, whatever, man. Sometimes, late at night, when I'm all by myself listening to my Cyndi Lauper records, I start to think about all the questions I do not have the answer to. Will my dreams of fucking the Pink Ranger ever come true? I do not know. I do not know. If the United States and China ever went to war against each other, does that mean Panda Express will be more expensive? I do not know. And exactly how many slaves does the Quaker oatmeal guy own? I do not know. But what I do know is, if you put a chimpanzee into a space rocket, he'll take you to the fucking moon, baby. Thank you, folks. That's all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dumpster Danny Salazar. I know. His comedy does something weird to my thought patterns. Is it you guys too, or it just like, ugh, it just makes me fucking stupid for a second. I love it. All right, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, host the Tuesday night Mike and Kihei. So if you don't get enough stand-up comedy open mic here, you can get some Tuesday and Kihei at Vibe. Get it for Mr. Morgan Tamasian.
All right. Danny, comedian of the night. This is my voice, my vote right there. Dove, love your opening set always. Larry, I had something to say to Larry, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, Larry, believe it or not, he saw the Titanic. He's that old. And he was telling people, right, Larry? He was telling people it was going to sink. He told people it would sink. He told it they weren't going to make it. And then they told him to get out of the movie theater lobby. You know, stop ruining the movie for everybody, Larry. No, okay, I'm sorry. I left my drink on that table. Feel free to slip something in it if you... and watch out for the lettuce. You can't do lettuce anymore. Like... Are we gonna stop doing lettuce? Remember rat lung ring lung worm? Rat lung, easy for you to say. No, but yeah, remember that? That was a whole scare, and they scared off the lettuce. And then my favorite bagel in the morning with egg and tomato and cheese and lettuce became without lettuce, like permanently. And they stopped with the lettuce. You know, I don't remember lettuce declaring a war on my butthole under Joe Biden. Yeah, you heard me, right? Shout out to our outside guests. Yeah, hello. Hey, how y'all doing over there? Right on. Maui's finest. We're visiting. We're graduating. I don't know. It's summertime. Summertime is a trippy time on Maui, I'll just say. Y'all excited about Trump's plane? They grounded it because they figured out if they put it on autopilot, it will crash into the Freedom Tower, his new plane, the new Trump Force One. He's calling it Trump Force One. But he had to take him home on the old Air Force One, which he's now also calling Trump Force One. And all the new presidents, future, will have to ride around on Trump Force One. I'm just kidding. There's not going to be any new future presidents. Just got back on Tinder. That's right. Tinder, it was cool. You know, before it was Match.com, and I met who I thought was a really cool lady on Match.com. Turned out she was an arsonist. And, you know, it's funny because on the profile it said her friend said she could really light up a room, you know. And it's funny because that whole relationship ended with like a burning sensation. It was, you know, terrible. But yeah, got back on Tinder. Dating's tough. You know, I got some girls into some wacky stuff. I was with this girl for a little while. She's like, you know, we should role play. And I was like, role play? I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what role play is. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you know, I could dress up like anything you want. You know, I feel like your creativity would make me like a really cool, you know, something. Like I could dress up like a hot pussycat or something. Yeah. And I was like, you think I'm into fucking cats? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, no, naked is my favorite part of the thing. This is just so you can buy a new outfit. I see where this is going. Yeah. Anyway, role play. No, you role play. How about if you dress up like your friend Julie? Yeah. Julie's fucking hot, man. Tell you what. Let's see. I like to tell people I have a psych degree. And then when they ask to see it, I say psych. Sorry. No, but I've had a lot of jobs, different kind of jobs here and there. I was you know, one of my favorite jobs of all time. I convinced them I was a psychic, right? Any psychics in the room? Any clairvoyants? Yeah. I actually worked for the Psychic Friends Network. They fired me. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, then I moved on though, and I got another job at the hip hop radio station before they asked me to leave. But one of my favorite jobs was a girl named Emily in 8th grade. It was a hand job, and it didn't pay well. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We got a good second half tonight. This is a stacked room. I don't know what I'm doing up here. Aloha.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Tamiajanly, give it up for him one more time. He is giving half off. He's giving discounts on hand jobs, 2 for 1. All right, bring a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian, combo, I just mixed your name with the word. Your next comedian is in the chat talking a lot of smack about how great he's gonna be. Last week he got us our first YouTube demerit for a self-harm joke. Huh? That's right. They finally flagged us. So I'm asking him to use different nomenclature, or he's just gonna do it. I don't care. Get up for Jimbo!
Let's keep it going for Chino. I'm gonna do it! No. Not like that. What up, everybody? Paya, 1 year here. Give it up. That is a fever dream in itself. Why did they allow this? We have probably gone through 3 managers because of us. We're genuinely sorry. I don't know if you guys saw this, like the diarrhea outbreak, the infamous one, and I heard about it and I looked into it, and I was like, people shit normal? That's weird. And then I was like, oh, they took a microscope and tried to figure out exactly what was causing it in the Taco Bell food, and they were like, the lettuce. That's what they chose. And me as a fat guy's like, fuck that lettuce. Yeah, I tell my chick I can't eat that lettuce. Not gonna be able to do that. No, I know. I'm from the Midwest. Anyone from the Midwest? Where are you from? Michigan. Where? Wisconsin, Michigan, real Midwestern states. I'm from Ohio. I grew up thinking I was from the Midwest, and I met my girlfriend from Minnesota, and she's like, Jim, Ohio's not the Midwest. And then we talked about it, and I agree with her. Ohio's not the Midwest. We all know what Ohio is, we just can't call it that in this country. But I'm gonna say it tonight. I'm Middle Eastern. Yep. Yeah, be uncomfortable with it. All jokes aside, a lot of fucked up stuff going on in the Middle East. There's war, there's famine, political corruption, and that's just Cleveland. Yeah. 5-hour drive from Chirac, just south of me, Palestine. That's a geography joke. It's just for the old people here, that's all. I don't know, times are weird, so I found that it really helps to have hobbies. So recently I just got a brand new hobby. I am a Yelp reviewer. Yeah, I am a 5-star Yelp reviewer. I actually review niche things though. I review strip clubs all over the country that I've never been to. Yeah, I give them all 5 stars, but I fill the review with misinformation. Roxas, 5 stars. Half-off lap dances on Tuesdays. Count me in. Sassy's 5 stars. 2 free ping pong balls with entry. Woo! Kit Kat Club, 5 stars. I can't believe they let you touch them here. Puts the strip club owner in a really weird place, but he's like, well, it's 5 stars. See what else I got for you guys. 1 year, trying to do just some memorable stuff that's happened at this place. This does not feel like an open mic. It definitely feels like a curated show. So all these people coming here to watch us work on our jokes, we really appreciate the future trauma you will have from this. All right, let's see what we got. How about you guys yell something out? What's a topic you guys want to hear about? Let's riff for a minute.
Dove.
What? Dove? Yeah, Dove's passed out. I hope I didn't do that. Did I walk Dove? Sorry, Dove, I woke you up. Anyone else?
You didn't walk him, you woke him.
I woke Dove. Dove, for being so woke, you fall asleep a lot, all right? Goddamn liberals. Anyone else? What? Steve Irwin. I think he got what he was coming to him. I'm being real. We're all just gonna pretend like he didn't survive all the gnarly animals and he got stung by a stingray. We were like, I watched that man put his head in a crocodile, and I'm not shocked at all that he got what was coming to him. His son apparently though is taking on his ways. You guys see that? He's pretty hot, I've heard, right? Is he like 15? You're sick. It's okay when women do it, though. I don't know. That's a terrible riff. Anyone else? Andrew Tate. Yeah, Andrew Tate just got arrested. Yes. All the women and normal men are excited. And all the Joe Rogan fans are pissed off. I don't know. Andrew Tate should be arrested. I don't know. I got nothing there. I just want to shout out the chat. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. The 150,000 followers or viewers last week. And I got a warning, so I finally just want to admit it. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm going to live for another year. Love you all so much. Appreciate it. Give it up for Chino.
Give it up for Jimbo, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to do it. Because I'm going to fucking kill him. I love that you've reviewed strip clubs. I think I've seen the most money that's ever been spent in a strip club ever. I've seen somebody spend $500 in ATM fees. That's not even the money. Shout out to Charlie Sawyer. I hope you've ever financially recovered from that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, one of our longtime comedians. Sorry, I'm on prednisone right now. I'm doing my best. I'm about to have a fucking spill out. I can feel it. So if you see me wobbling, just be ready for me. Catch me. Bring a team. I need 4 of you. All right. We have a long-standing comic with us. Someone's been doing comedy with Power Up Comedy since the beginning of Power Up Comedy. He's one of the founders. Give it for my good friend, Mr. Ted Anderson.
Thank you, Chino. Guys, we did a year. It's been a year of the Comedy Simulator. It's been a big year for me. I lost 40 pounds. I had a full-on pregnancy going on up here, and in that amount of time, I lost the equivalent of 2 2-year-olds or a morbidly obese 3-year-old. It's been a good year overall. I have 3 daughters because I only shoot left. And I love being a girl dad. I just went and watched Moana, and I cried almost through the whole thing. in part because The Rock now looks like beef jerky, but also because like you just want your daughters to do something good in life, you know, to like become a doctor or sail the ocean or not get molested on a Disney set. You got to set those goals really high. I have 3 wonderful daughters, and when you're raising them, you don't realize you're sharpening that stick. And by that I mean, my eldest, when she was about 9, asked me, she's like, Daddy, who do you love most? And I was like, oh, baby, I hate you all differently. I hate you because you're the most like me. You're very lazy, you know how to rationalize it, and you get panic attacks and don't do anything at all. And your sister, I hate her for all the same reasons I hate your mother. You cry over everything, constantly needs reaffirmation, doesn't want to do anything with friends. And your littlest sister, I mean, she's too young right now. I don't even know why I hate her. Probably guessing by how it's going, she needs so much attention, she's probably going to be a stripper. When my eldest was 6, I really liked teaching her the right lesson with the wrong information. So when she was 6, I taught her that a raspberry on his stomach is called a blowjob, mainly to ruin an 18-year-old's prom one day. Sure, I'll give you one. I give them to my dad all the time. So now that child is 15 and a half, and I have sharpened that stick. And we were at a very nice place, and her younger sister went into the bathroom and was in there for a long time. And after about 15, 20 minutes, I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Why is she taking so long? And my oldest daughter said, Dad, that toilet has a bidet, and she is on her period. She's getting rid of her baby crumbs. And I've never been so proud. I started crying like I was watching Moana. And then she looked at me and said, Dad, don't cry. It could be worse. If she got some milk in there, you could be scraping out the whole cookie. What a way to kill a room. So I was up in Kaanapali, and I watched a turtle pull itself out on the shore, and this lady comes up and she goes, oh my God, it's a honu. That's my amakua. And I went over and I said, lady, you don't get a native Hawaiian spirit animal. You're from New York. Your spirit animal was a pigeon with bubble gum on its face eating a cigarette butt. Where are you from? Wisconsin? Your spirit animal's a dairy cow with diabetes. Are you from Alabama? Your spirit animal is a bucket of KFC filled with loose teeth and a box full of coat hangers. I'm so white, my spirit animal is I'm so white, my spirit animal is an invasive species, like a mongoose or a kiawe tree. When I see that, I know that my ancestors want me to be okay. All right, my name is Ted Anderson. Have a good night.
Ted Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for him.
Or not.
Must be a lot of parents in the room. Sorry, Ted, I tried to drum it up. Oh man, whatever. Teenagers suck. All right. Who do I have coming next? Oh yes, coming to the stage next, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, last week he probably had one of my favorite sets, had me laughing all the way until this week. Let's hope he can repeat it again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bashar!
Thank you, thank you. You would think he would give me set of the week if that was true, huh? But he kind of just left me out hanging dry. My name is Bashar. I am from Mesopotamia. Right? You know, your country's not doing too hot if you're claiming the civilization you come from, right? Right? You ever meet an Iranian and they're like, I'm Persian? Right? You're like, bro, you're Iranian, it's okay, right? Somehow, you know, I recently found out about the word gaslit, being gaslit. Are you guys familiar with that? Anybody? Yeah. So somehow we, and when I say we, I say collectively the brown people of the planet, right? Okay, this is getting so uncomfortable right now. But this is true though, right? We got bombed into believing that we were the bad ones, right? So I walk around over here explaining myself, and that's when I understand what gaslit is, right? They bomb us into believing that we're the bad ones somehow. I'm here. Okay, I get a lot of head nods. This is turning into a TED Talk all of a sudden. You guys feel free to boo. Sometimes we don't all deserve laughs up here, you know, but that is true. Oh, he's laughing. There you go, bro. I am from Iraq, though. I've been living on Maui for a long time, about 13 years now. And I get confused with different shades of brown all the time, right? A lot of pretty white girls think I'm Hawaiian, especially if they've never been here. And I'm like, I'm from Baghdad, okay? Technically, they're Hawaii, the Middle East. We just dried up a little bit, got too hot out there. All right, and then the following question would be like, well, why did you leave, okay? And I go, where do I start? Daddy Bush or Baby Bush? Okay? We got so much democracy spread to us I had to flee the country, okay? And that is truth. Yeah, but it's been amazing living out here. What a beautiful place to unwind and visit your trauma. I actually listened to my white friend, and I am talking to a therapist. You can give it up to therapy. Jesus Christ, I thought you were liberals over here. What? This is Paia, guys. We clap for therapy, even if it's a brown guy saying it, okay? No, my therapist was encouraging me to connect with my inner child, right? I'm like, you sure? Okay, she's like, yes. So I'm back bullying people now. Okay. And I gotta admit, it still feels great. Yeah, I recently started my own business here on Maui. Give it up for self-employed guys. We're making money. We are making money, living good. Thank you very much. And was setting up my Google page, and Google was suggesting I should mention that I come from a minority, right? And I'll go, I don't know if Muslim owned is the missing piece of the puzzle to this business, okay? So I just put Muslim owned, LGBTQ operated, and it's working. I'm renting a lot of scooters now. Yeah. Hey, you guys, give it up for the Comedy Simulator. This is our year anniversary here in Paia Bay. It's been a great journey. I started here on Maui. You guys been awesome and tolerant. Thank you very much. My name is Bashar.
Keep it going for Bashar, ladies and gentlemen. Another cracker. I like that you said that the moped renting is LGBT friendly. Yeah, no kidding. There is no straight way for two people to ride a moped. Unless it is on the shoulders. That is not gay. That's fucking awesome. All right. Your next comedian is fucking awesome. Give it up for my good friend Cody. Hey!
Hey, how's it going? I recently got into a hit and run. I was at a dead stop. I got hit, but then I'm the one that ran. Here's what happened. The car that was behind me was at a dead stop. They get smashed into, and through transfer of energy, they hit me. It was like those, you know what I'm talking about? The science balls? The science balls, yes. When the marble on one end gets hit, then the marble on the other end goes home, because in his truck he has both mushrooms and a machine gun. But guys, don't worry, both are medicinal. Oh man, I feel like being kind of naughty, so I'm gonna be a little naughty. I'm gonna tell a naughty joke. This is not one you should repeat. I think that in hell, as punishment, Hitler has to just suck Jewish dicks all day. Wouldn't that be a good punishment for Hitler? Because for him, that'd be like the worst thing ever. Plus, the Jews are just gonna like be there. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have said that. I'm just having a rough day. My girlfriend's mad at me because I told her that my hall pass is pregnant Candace Owens. Anyone else? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. She just podcasts harder when she's pregnant, dude. It's awesome. What else? I was with my girlfriend, and a homeless guy walks up to us, and he says that she is a weaker vessel because she can't even make a baby without me. Which might be true, but I can't make a baby at all. If you're judging the strength of the vessel by abilities to make babies, I'm losing every time. If you want to knock her down a peg, maybe talk about how she can't even reach the top of the fridge. All that storage space, she doesn't even know it exists. In her mind, that's on the roof. But it put me in a weird spot, because I feel like this homeless guy didn't just disrespect my woman as much as he disrespected women. And that's just not my fight. I can't be defending other women's honor. I have a girlfriend. I got a second girlfriend. This one is AI. Because my AI girlfriend has something that my human girlfriend doesn't have. 4 boobs, 7 nipples, and 1 testicle. Yeah. Her name is Please Poop in My Mouth. I filled out the text box wrong. Okay, moving on. No, I know people are worried about AI taking jobs, so I'm very verbally abusive. I just think that I would treat my girlfriend better if I could verbally abuse an AI girlfriend. Because I want to make my human girlfriend feel beautiful, while simultaneously gaslighting my AI girlfriend into an eating disorder. Look, if this is the technology that's going to build the surveillance state that's inevitably going to enslave humanity, I'm going to make the robot feel fat. Plus, I would never gaslight somebody that I love. But I don't want to forget how. How much time do I have, Chino?
You got like a minute 30.
A minute? Okay, a minute 30, cool. We'll talk about sex work for a minute. I do support sex workers. Financially, morally, I think they're going to hell. Because sex workers, they get all the support. With sex buyers, we just get told things like, you're disgusting, and my friends are right about you. You're never going anywhere in comedy. I'm a carpenter, and I think that it is time that we start respecting prostitution as blue-collar work. Because we all got sore knees and strong fingers. Everybody can wear a Carhartt, but those are the hardest ones to earn. I think prostitution should be considered a trade because while you can learn those skills at school, most of us were just taught by our dads. Everybody wants to take the stigma out of sex work. They want to take the shame out of sex work. We can't take all of the shame out of sex work. The shame is where the money is. If there's no stigma to sex work, we're paying those poor sluts lesson teachers. That's not very supportive. I'm Cody Hack. Thank you.
Cody Hack, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like he pays sex workers to scream at them. Anybody else? That's a weird fetish. He looks like somebody that would yell at my girlfriend, right? I hate it when people yell at my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, don't yell at my girlfriend. That's my punching bag, right? All right. Hey, sorry, yeah, no, these don't work, Cody. I did my best, man. I tried to get on your level. It's not gonna happen. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian won't try that. I promise. You better not. I just promise them. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dan Stevie.
All right, I absolutely was not going to until he just challenged me. No, I'm not going to. Hey, thank you for coming out. Happy celebrating our 1-year laugh-iversary here at Paia Bay Coffee. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. This isn't for online. They were there by default. We're letting them into our little world. So this is for us. They're actually getting cucked, and they love it. Let's cuck them up. All right. They can watch us. So the things going on the island. Man, I know it's election time, and it's the middle to end of summer, and I was almost late coming here. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with all the things on the road. The infection that is speed bumps on Maui. Oh my God, we are getting infected way too deeply. I don't know whose brother owns the companies that are installing these things, but they are popping up more than STDs. It's brutal. And I'm driving a bad car. It's making a lot of noises. It really doesn't like this. So it's either mechanics or some family grifting. I don't know. But we have a lot of distracted drivers on the island as well. It's pretty goddamn horrible. You guys been seeing more distracted drivers? Sometimes people, one of the worst I've seen lately, this lady was driving down, she was steering with her forearms and texting. Like, it used to be bad when, it wasn't even bad then, but people putting on makeup, it's distracted driving, you should be paying attention. But it's getting so bad, like, man, we gotta go back to just drunk drivers, At least with a drunk driver, they're just trying to get home, I don't know. There was this dude that was breaking up with his girlfriend. He must have been breaking up. He was all over the road. I'm like, oh my God, you have to please pull over and start drinking. Like, think of the kids. Yeah, okay, you can go fuck him. That's fine. He's got time. He just broke up with his girlfriend. Didn't hear the words. But I am getting older. It's very apparent. I'm not going to dye my hair, but things change. But I need to start getting in shape. I've always been a loser, and I've been losing a lot more lately. I keep collecting the losses, get the L's. But was it Ted? Ted lost some pounds. I just lost 30 pounds over the last month. Yeah. So it's time to get a girlfriend. My wife thinks that's a stupid idea. That's just something else we disagree on, I guess. Marriage really fucks up the dating life. Thank you, got one. All right, good enough for me. Okay. But then she thought about it, and she's like, well, actually, whatever gets you back in the gym, I'm sure you're going to do great, Tiger. And it sounded a bit like sarcasm. It felt like a trap. But joke's on her, I'm still not in the gym. So. Minute 30? Are you just saying numbers? 220. 460. 358? I don't know. But I hadn't seen a friend for a long time. And they said, hey, oh wow, I thought you would have started a cult by now. And I was so shocked. Like, that was the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Like, the faith that they had in me, that I had charisma, that I had goals. But I can't even get my wife to think I have good ideas, so I don't think a cult's gonna work out. Oh. What? Let's see. But yeah, there's other things that start to happen when you get older, and I'm not proud of it, but it's probably going to happen to some of you guys. I sat down on the toilet the other day, and my balls touched the water. It doesn't happen all the time. It was once, but it was shocking. Like, I found Jesus really quick. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't know how to tighten that up. Like, there's not Kegels for balls. Like, what would that be? Beagles? Bagels? Boggles? I don't know. I'm Dan Stevie. That's my time.
Dan Stevie, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for him. Shout out to the Fonz 545, whose comment said that Jimbo pooped so Cody could pee. I don't know why. That's been my favorite comment of the night so far. So the Fonz 545, dude, solid shit. I don't know why. That's like a Danny Salazar joke. I like it though. I like it. Also shout out to Madi Sari for being so nice in the comment section. Appreciate you, sweetie. All right, I'm gonna bring up the next comic. I'm gonna walk around with a tip jar. Your tips will be going towards to help the production. We appreciate it if you have it. If you don't, we will remember you forever. No, I'm just joking. Just throw it in the bucket if you got it. We'll see you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get up for Mr. E.
Hey, thank you everybody. Keep it going for Chino. Once again, I'm Mr. E with an actual E, so it is my authentic name. Don't get it twisted though. I live into the whys, like, why did they let me on stage? Why are you still listening? And so many more whys. I'm just not comfortable enough with broadcasting this loud, which says a lot, because I get quite ridiculous. Quite ridiculous. I used to advertise that I'm almost as good of a decision as a bag of blow. I mean, yeah, I'm fun at parties, I'm great to dance with, and I will stretch a night out. I mean stretch. But honestly, who wants me at their house in the morning? Anyone? And who the hell's gonna tell their mom about me? So I gotta be realistic with myself, but I'll be honest, the loneliness is taking its toll. And my tolerance for ketamine is astronomical now, so I've had to look at myself, listen more, and make some adjustments. Listening more, I've learned the difference between a dick and a cock. Anybody else know? I'll tell you. The difference is that women crave a cock, and they get real annoyed with unsolicited dick pics. This helped me realize that the sooner you pull a cock out in any conversation, potential cock, the faster that dick will shrivel into a little annoying prick. Which is really facilitating the loneliness. Being a big dick does not help social situations. And I'll admit, I'm obviously deflecting the potential of getting hurt and emotionally traumatized again, but who can blame me? It's hard out here. And you can't even tell anyone you lost the will to live anymore. It just makes me more lonely. And ketamine doesn't work, so that leaves me listening and making adjustments. I feel like I'm getting extra depressing. Everyone's just staring at me. Am I that funny looking? I mean, I know that I hold value, and I hold a lot of contributions. It's just really challenging to work up the motivation when you feel like a runner-up that doesn't even get participation trophy. And I'll make really good food. I mean, I can make any dish in the world exceptional. My favorite compliment in the world is, you cook like my grandma. I'll make food so good you'll forget how emotionally unavailable I am. Still doesn't help me facilitate this desire for my junk. But, you know, that's clearly my problem. Wow, I'm talking way too fast. Like I said, the ketamine doesn't work. There's other options out there. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Does anybody else suffer with feeling lonely? I know I'm not the only one. Anyone? I'm just the only one stupid enough to admit it on stage? I've done stupider things than this. Let me tell you what, I used to live in San Francisco. I know about stupid mistakes. I finally learned to stop inviting travelers to my home. You guys know how you can tell if you've invited a hippie to your house, right? They're still there. And then you ask them to leave, they're like, namaste. But I did figure out how to get rid of them. Cleaning day. Asked them to pitch in, clean around the house, they're ghost. Ask for $20 to get a bag of weed to get, and you'll never see them again till they run out of weed. Boy, I wish this was a joke. And you know, I really want to add, like, hippie is a compliment. It came from the term hip, which was to know. And I was expressed, you know, the acronym for hippie is a happy, intelligent person personifying infinite enlightenment. So I'm here to tell you, I'm more than a hippie, I'm a wook. I will borrow something. I might not have enough for everyone, and you probably don't want to admit to knowing me at the end of the festival. But before the next festival, you're probably going to give me a call so you can be ready for it. But that is a whole nother side note, and it's just a joke. I'm smart enough to refrain from alligating myself. I'll plead the fifth a little bit more, and on that note, I'm going to call it a night. Let's give it up for Chino. Once again, my name is Mr. E with a Y.
Keep it going for Mr. E, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where he comes from nor where he goes, but he's here on Mondays. That's what we can guarantee that. All right. Coming up to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, possibly the comedian with the best hair in the room. I don't know. I let them fight for it. Give it up for the coiffed, the frosted, Mr. Joel Hewins.
Woo-hoo! Come on, baby. Let's give it up for Chino. How we feeling, huh? Come on now, huh? We're 1 year in, baby. 1 year in. Let me tell you something. Once a week, we stream to over 20,000 people. Right? That's the occupancy of Madison Square Garden. Everybody give it up for Chino right now. Look at this guy. 1 year in. 1 year in, and these comics get to perform to their own personal Madison Square Garden once a week. How fucking sick is that, am I right? Suck it, mainstream comics. I'm doing Paia Bay Coffee Bar every Monday night. Come on now. It's creating opportunities for us. Comics get to run their material. You beautiful people get to be part of our crowd. Bashar gets to run the camera tonight. That's pretty great. I've been watching him all night. He's had like this 1,000-yard stare on that tripod. Kind of like he's having flashbacks to, where was it, Iraq? Like he's working a road checkpoint. That's crazy. Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing. You, sir, you look like a very esteemed gentleman. Let me ask you something. Are you an ass or a tits man? Ass? My man, my man. I am also an ass man, but the other day I saw a pair of tits that might convert me. They completely reshaped the way that I look at things. They were so big that the nipples were pointing downward and slightly at the belly button. You know what I mean? I was like, that guy probably works out, for sure. That guy definitely works out. All my buddies work out nowadays. They're all drinking protein shakes. They're drinking whey protein, plant-based protein, all this shit. I go right to the source for my protein shakes. I've been buying pallets of breast milk, right? Now it explains why I have such nice skin, why I'm growing so steadily, and why I lactate every time I breast pinch. But, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. Let me see here. Let's see here. My ex-girlfriend was Jamaican. I know that I look like I drive around at night to look for black people with this haircut, but I promise you, my last girlfriend was Jamaican. Her mom moved here to the United States from Kingston, so she was very Jamaican. And when she found out that her daughter was dating a white guy, she had her hesitations. She said, look, honey, I'm not against it, but it's never happened in our family before, so I don't know what to expect. So when I met her mother was so gracious. She said, hello, Joel, welcome into our home. It's nice to meet you. And I, without hesitation, hit her with, big up internet. Me an gon vex you that now. Me an one rude boy. Big man things. She looked at me and she said, respect, General. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend actually, she broke up with me. Yeah. It's true what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. But, you know, I like to believe that every deck of cards has 2 black queens in it. So I'm hoping God will deal me another one. My current white girlfriend hates that joke. She hates it. But I'm just kidding. I ran that by her. My girlfriend's so supportive, everybody. She came here to support me tonight. Give it up for this beautiful woman right here. Yeah. I'm so wickedly attracted to her. We have matching mullets. It's great because whenever we go out in public, people don't know if we're cousins or lovers or both. But you know, it's all part of the fun. The other day, my girlfriend looked at me and she said, "Babe, can you come over here for me real quick?" And in my mind, I was like, "Babe, I'm so attracted to you. I will come anywhere you ask me to." And probably very quickly. Probably very quickly. Let's see what I got here for my last one. I've been receiving a bunch of ads for erectile dysfunction medications on my YouTube videos. Now here's the weird thing. That's never been in my search box anywhere. I think it's my age demographic. But every time I try to show one of my buddies a YouTube video, there's an ad in front of it that goes, "Do you or someone you know struggle with erectile dysfunction?" And now all my friends think I have it. It makes me want to call the CEOs at the ED medications. Be like, "How dare you? How dare you insinuate that I can't get hard? You don't know what I wake up with every day. You don't know that I live my life fully erect." Tell them, baby. No. No, for real. Tell them. They won't believe it otherwise. All right, guys, listen. We got a show coming up at the Tea House on the 24th. Come out to that. Thank you for being a part of this for a year. My name's Joel Ewens. That's my time.
Keep it going for Broken Dick Joel, ladies and gentlemen. Shit don't work. Super fat. All right. I don't even know what I'm saying. Hey, Joel, do you want to know what the comment section got on, what they called you? Jeff Fox Dirty. That's your new nickname. I can't remember who said it first. I think it was P.Jan, whatever his name is. I don't get it, but hey, congratulations, good joke. All right, coming to the stage, a man by many names, but tonight he goes by one. His name is Earl.
I couldn't ask for a better setup. Anyways, I got a question for you. Are you tired of your dicks not working? Because if you are, I got the solution right here. This right here, this is Earl's Copenhagen Blue. And you might just be wondering what in the hell that is. And I'm gonna tell you, Earl's Copenhagen Blue is the only chewing tobacco with sildenafil or whatever the fuck it's called. It's the active ingredient in Viagra that makes your dick hard. And it's right here in his can. And who's Earl? Well, I'm fucking Earl, and this is my life's work. In fact, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shit right now. In about 15 minutes, I'll be harder than J.D. Vance at a Whitesnake concert. That's right. Now show of hands, who here's got a dick? All right. Who here's got a problem with it? Because, and you ain't got to lie here, we're all friends. But clearly, there are men in this room that suffer the unnecessary shame of what the scientists call erectile dysfunction. That's right. And they ain't alone. There's an epidemic. Millions of men who are bonerless by no fault of theirs. Just an expected consequence of being an unwilling participant in a crumbling empire in the late stages of capitalism. That's right. It ain't your fault. You spend hours of your night looking at hentai while cranking your hog without ejaculating. It's called edging, and ain't nothing wrong with it. That's right. And that's why Earl's Copenhagen Blue. That's right. That's right. Now, I'm going to shoot straight with you. This ain't exactly legal here. I tried to get this business on the up and up, but them cowards at the FDA, they won't even look at my product. I sent them a description. They said I was fucking insane, and there ain't no way in shit they'd approve of it. But that's a blessing in disguise, because since this business is already illegal, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. And buddy, I'm taking full advantage of that. That's why Earl's Copenhagen Blue is just the beginning. You see, we got other shit in the works. I got the two best chemists I know, a guy named Leroy, another guy named Bubba, working on the full throttle edition Earl's Copenhagen Blue. It's not just gonna make your dick hard, it's gonna get you ripped to the tits with energy, that's right. And I ain't using no pussy ass caffeine, I'm using that water white shit. That's right. You'll be more tuned up than a damn Mississippi leg hound at a yoga pants convention, that's right. And I ain't just limiting myself to chewing tobacco neither. I got 2-3 words for you, cigarettes, right? Each one of these bad boys, hand dipped in liquid boner juice and PCP, but that last part's just for me. That's just like, yours ain't gonna be like that. And the best part of these is secondhand smoke makes secondhand boners. That's right. Boners so big you gonna need a secondhand. Fire one of these heaters up at the club, it'll be like an office party with Louis C.K., you know what I'm saying? Furthermore, we at Earl's, we don't support the patriarchy, which is why we're working on a line for the ladies. That's right. Unfortunately, I don't know what a lady boner entails, so if you got any ideas, come see me off stage and, I'll show you my boner. You can tell me how a lady boner works, and we'll come together like Israel-Palestine. And by that, I mean I'm gonna steal your shit. And as a political jab directed towards the apartheid state of Israel, because we at Earl's, we support Gaza, that's right. And that's why 10% of our proceeds go to making life better in refugee camps, and that's right. Bet you didn't see that coming. We got a hard-on for the Lord's work. That said, that's Earl's Copenhagen Blue. And here's the fast part real quick. Earl's Copenhagen Blue ain't got shit to do with Copenhagen. FDA ain't approved shit, but it won't give you boner. That's gonna get you heart attack, stroke, autoerotic asphyxiation, sometimes death. Don't go around showing your boner to people because that is illegal and not recommended. Earl's Copenhagen Blue ain't no goddamn trademark. Earl's Copenhagen Blue. Get your fix and harden your dicks.
Keep it going for Earl. Nothing's scarier than a hard penis and a mouthful of chew. Am I right? That's not what you want. That's not what we had for dinner. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a few comics to work through. We're in the home stretch of our night. Are you guys having a good time still? Let's bring it on home. We just got a few more left. Bring it on home. Give it up for Miss Semele. Semele.
Chino, thank you, Chino. This is really awesome. I didn't really know about this place till a couple weeks ago. And you guys been doing it for a whole year. So I wanted to let you know that the year anniversary present is paper. So let's make it rain. Give them lots of tips. Pay your bar staff too. And let's monetize this bitch. Okay. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. Anybody else here identify as being on the spectrum? Do you know what that means? Okay, well, there's a spectrum. I guess you can be autistic, and they usually call the boys autistic, and the girls, they say they have Asperger's. I don't know, but I feel like I have a tiny bit of Asperger's, like a tiny little Asperger's, so I identify as having sliders. And so if you're on the spectrum, they say people with ADD or whatever, they like to have a little bit of kink in their sex life. Does anybody know what a kink is? A fetish? Okay, so I have sliders, so I feel like my kink is like kink. So whatever your fetish is, let me know and I'll help you out with that. And that's like my thing. But I'm not into it anymore, so it's like so boring. Like, anyways. So, the World Cup, you guys. Did you guys see Miss Piggy was at the halftime show? Like, they've never done a halftime show for the World Cup ever. This is the first time ever. And guess who was there? Miss Piggy was there. And they used to call me Miss Piggy when I was a kid. And I used to think it was cool, because Miss Piggy's cool. She's like so glamorous, and she's got fancy jewelry and makeup. And I thought Miss Piggy was really cool. And I think I'm a little bit like Miss Piggy, where I like to love on my Kermie. And I'm looking for my Kermie. Anybody know a Kermie I could have. Because there's a lot of love in me to give to somebody. So let's just putting that out there. Anyways, and then also there's a player that plays for England, and his name is Bellingham. So anybody been to Bellingham, Washington before? So yeah, I used to live in Bellingham. It's a really cool place. They have a church on every corner. How are we doing? 2 minutes 30. Okay, I think I can get through this. They have a church on every corner, and they have like soup kitchens. You know, you have good food. The ladies make up a good lunch, like a different soup kitchen every day of the week. So I would go do this with my kids because it's boring. We want to go see people, meet people, and eat some good food. So we get to know the people. We talk to the other people that are at the soup kitchens. And they were just like houseless people, maybe. We get to know them, and then they turn out to be cool people. And they come over and they can babysit, and I can practice cooking for them, making recipes. And they like the food. It's really good. And he gets to do some laundry and take a hot shower. And it's really a way to connect with people. And maybe they're vulnerable, the houseless people, they might be vulnerable. But if they look like Jesus, they're on my list to come over and hang out. Or maybe if they don't have any legs, they can't really run away. And maybe if they have a missing tooth like me, we can be twins and find some common thread because we will have missing teeth. I don't know. And what else? Oh, some terms that I've come to. These are some terms that the young kids have come up with. Does anybody know what catching print means? No? It's a new term for the VPL. Does anybody know what a VPL is? Okay, so catching print is a new term for VPL, which is a visible penis line. If you're gay, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, have you ever heard of a salty pirate? Do you know what a salty pirate is?
What is it?
It's when you come in her eye and then you kick her in the leg. So she has her eye and she's hopping around like a pirate. And do you know what a slimy gecko is? When you're in the shower, you spin her around, her hands are against the wall, and you stick it up her butt. She climbs up the wall like a slimy gecko. And can you guess what a dirty Chewbacca is? Something about pinching her nipples while she's sucking your dick. And then it sounds like Chewbacca. Anyway, my name's Emily. Have a great night.
All these things and more if you just be her Kermit. Semele, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, just so you know, Semele, W. Rodriguez in the comments said that he'll be your Kermit. And we sent him hot sauce a few weeks ago, so I have his address. No, just I'm just joking, W. We love you, man. Won't do that to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get for your next comic. Hold on. We got a first-time performer trying it out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. First-timer. Give it up for the first time for Christine.
Hi. I've learned a lot tonight, actually, about all kinds of sex stuff that I didn't know about beforehand, especially the Star Wars ones. Anyway, I think it's really exciting to be here on the 1-year anniversary because I've been coming here to watch people and sort of fantasize about doing this, and now I'm finally doing this. But I wanted to, was anybody here for the restraining order night? So the first time I came here, it was a spin the wheel or audience participation, and my friend kept yelling restraining order. And like the first couple times, do you remember the restraining order night? It was insane. And so, I was like, shut up, man. Shut up, man. And actually, Chino, I can't believe you didn't like make that guy come up and tell his story about the restraining order, right? We should have made him do that. Anyway, so I've been working on my restraining order routine. And has anybody had a restraining order? Or had a friend who's had a restraining order? Anyway, I had to pick my friend up from jail because she had a restraining order. And it was at 2 o'clock in the morning. And has anybody picked up anybody from jail before? Okay, so at 2 o'clock in the morning, right, I think that they were just like, well, you can make bar close and go pick up your friend after they like get released. Anyway, so my friend, she gets in the car, and I did text her, by the way, in the bathroom to ask her if it was okay I told this story. And she gets in the car, and I'm like, how'd it go, Chrissy? And she says, oh my God, I met somebody that you know. And I was like, what? And so she told me all about Wendy and how she was now queen of the crack camp and all that stuff, and how our kids who went to school together are doing fine, you know, but she is just ruling it at the crack camp. Okay, I'm bombing my first time. I'm feeling it. But anyway, so I was also going to come up here and talk about the dad bod. Somehow the dad bod has become glorified. And I just think that, like, I don't know, like, I had to do a lot to get my tits to hang this low. Seriously. And I'm like, my friend used to call her boobs like tube socks with hard-boiled eggs in the bottom of them. You feeling me, ladies? Yeah. Anyway, I was like trying to I went to work the other day and I was like trying to button it up or whatever, and she was like, oh, just let it hang out. Maybe we'll make more tips tonight. And I was like, okay, we're gonna let the wind socks out. So I might not have any more stories to tell, and I know that my friend is up next, so I don't want to waste too much of your time, but thank you so much for having me up for my first time. Yeah.
That was such a good first time. Get up for Christine, ladies and gentlemen. Not a single tear or a nervous breakdown. That was a very good first time. I've seen first times go terribly. That went well, very well. All right, and now I believe we have a second-time comedian coming up. Her friend, while she tells her she does a good job, I'm going to do the introduction part. She's going to take a sip of her drink, and then she's going to walk towards the stage. Your next comic coming up to the stage right now. Give it up for Cece.
Hey, aloha. Hey, guess what? So I'm self-sabotaging myself because, you know, why not? It's the experience of it and that. But guess what? I wanted to tell you a story about my tomato. I've been holding it all day because I didn't mean to. The whole focus of it was that I was gonna donate it or give it as an offering to the Lama at the Dharma Center. And I thought that I was gonna get enlightenment if I gave this tomato, and I picked it out. I was just like, I went to Mana, and I was like, this is gonna be the perfect tomato. The perfect, look, it's a pretty decent tomato. And they were busy with prayer, so I sat on the sidelines for a little while, and I pretended to like self-evolve and like think about my life and reach enlightenment from all the nice plants and stuff like that. And then they just kept on going and going and going. So I was just like, I'm gonna go away and come back. And they closed, so I'm stuck with this tomato. And I can't just like put it down because that was supposed to be like part of my enlightenment. So I'm holding it and I can't like cut it up and eat it because what does that mean? And I can't give it to something. I don't know what to do with this tomato. Does anybody have any ideas? Because what's gonna happen is this is gonna affect my karmic life for fucking ever.
Bite it on stage.
No, I can't do that. Bite it? I was just like, maybe I should devour it, and that's the message. That's the enlightenment part. I'm gonna eat the whole, no, you can't do that. So I'm stuck, and I'm like holding it, and I'm just like, this isn't like, I don't even carry a purse with me. So I'm just walking around with it like it's a clutch, and a tomato, and I've been around with it all day, and it's gonna rot eventually, and then so is my hope for self-evolution. What is it? Self-evolution, self-enlightenment, all that kind of stuff. I thought I was on a spiritual path. Instead, I'm walking around all day in Paia with a tomato. And that's my life. And there we go. Does anybody have an idea about my tomato?
Eat it.
I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna be terrible. Or is it only a tomato and I should just like overcome the obstacle of your existence and I'm just projecting something on it? Like I'm not objectifying a tomato because that's very rude. I could be projecting my own self-awareness on a tomato that really isn't a part of my self-awareness, so maybe I should just take a bite out of it. I'm not going to hell. So, yeah, that's what's up. I'm just hanging around Paia eating a tomato and thought I'd come up and tell you about it. That's it. For the most part. Yeah. That's all basically I wanted to do.
All right. Give it Tomato eating CC, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up one more time for the tomato. Did anybody else just want to see her just raw dog eat that entire tomato? That would have been hilarious. All right. We got one more comedian for the night. Where's Eddie V? Where you at? Oh, you're right in front of my face. You're sitting next to me the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, closing out the night, the man with the man bun, the man of 1,000 voices. Get it for Eddie V!
Oh man, 1 year anniversary. Let's give it up for that, man. It's amazing. We've like officially, we've made it somehow. I don't know how we've done it. It's like, it's so nice to see so many high friends in such a low place. I have some, well, also, today's very auspicious. It's Happy Moon Day, everybody. Yeah, and for certain hippie chicks in here, that's really an auspicious day. When you get your moon, right? maybe not. I like to drink 3 pints before I get on stage because I think it makes my set better if I have to piss really bad. In certain circles, I'm considered square. I've been called a vegan Jesus. I embrace that stereotype because it's better than what I used to be, which is a born-again Christian. Volkswagen got caught cheating on their emissions. So I can just see it around the boardroom now, right? They're like, you know, well, you know, we that's English, that's not German. We have very good cars here. This is kind of edgy. I don't know, is Dan still here? He might, it's like Volkswagen, right? We got caught gassing the Jews, and then we tried to gas the entire United States of America. Farfignugan, you're not going far. I mean, Volkswagen, it's like springtime for Hitler in California. Burbank is oh so gay. Okay. No producers, fans in here? Okay. That's how old I am. Okay. you know what? Those of you who are like, have problems with relationships, don't worry. There's plenty, I've been told there's plenty of toxic fish in the sea. Dude, I would do a Roomba. I would get a Roomba if it was like the Star Wars, that little toaster that they have, and it was like, I think that'd be amazing. The Roomba rolling around. I think that it's time for, an all-girl hip-hop collective, Poontang Clan. I'm so glad that Russia won the frickin' dude, this is amazing. Like, if you're living in Russia right now, Russia won FIFA. They won the World Cup. Okay, that's a deep joke. Maybe not. There's a lot of filtration going on over there. Oh man. This is what I. Okay, I'm gonna go back to one of the oldies because it's just a special night. And, it's not politically correct to catcall girls anymore, especially my catcalls because they're... I learned from the cats outside my house, and it's like terrifying, right? But if you want to get a girl's attention at last call, may I suggest bird calls? Like... The wild turkey. It comes in a little bottle, very effective. After last call, it sounds more like, ugh. And that's also a very effective mating call. Someone's holding someone's hair, right? Keyed car, illegitimate children, who knows? It can go anywhere from there. Maybe some restraining orders. And then I'm gonna do this with not using my bad knee, but I'm gonna do the, that's a mixture of the goat and the Shenane goose. And the very last one that I want to do for you, which always works for the ladies, is that's the pimpin' pigeon. Girls love it. I'm Eddie V. Give it up for Chino. Thank you guys for making this happen.
And keep it going for Eddie V, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie V! Ben, do you want to do a closing set real quick? You can say yes or no. Yes or no, now's the chance. All right, Ben's going to do a quick one. We're going to call it night. Ladies and gentlemen, first time on our stage, give it for Ben!
Yes, show!
I absolutely was not going to do that till you called me by name. Hi, my name's Ben, and this is my first Netflix. I'm sorry, what are the instructions you're giving me? Oh, thank you. That's really funny because I do audiovisual for a living. So basically, I've never done this before. So I texted a friend and said, send me some jokes, and if you send me 10 jokes, I'll get up on stage, and she did. And then these guys said, get up here, and here I am. So let's see what these jokes are, if they're funny. Let's see. The first one is, oh my God, you're gonna kill it. None of these comics were funny at all. Oh, sorry. I was trying to think, what's the topic that I'm going to talk about? So, the biggest topic in my life is I'm breaking up with my wife. It's been a long marriage. We're still friends, but we are breaking up. So I thought I'd do divorce jokes. Right? Is anyone else here divorced? There's a couple people. Yay, are we happy? Oh, okay. Okay, so what's the most common cause of divorce? Marriage. Gotta laugh. So 50% of marriages, it works better if I have my glasses on, doesn't it? So 50% of marriages fail, but divorce is forever. Divorce is like getting fired from a job you never wanted. I'm just going to go through all these really quick. Marriage is just repeatedly asking, did you move my charger? Did you move my charger? Until someone hires an attorney. Do you know why divorce is so expensive? Because it's worth it. So my wife and I were extremely happy for 30 years. Woo! And then we met each other and got married. So how many divorced men does it take to change a light bulb? 0. The ex-wife got the house. So the divorce was mutual, by the way. We both mutually blamed each other. So my name is Ben, and this is the first time I've been on stage, and thank you 20,000 people in the world that just saw me do this. And thank you, Chino, for making me go there.
Ben, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you just sold 20K that you're single. That's all that means. Yeah. Right on, guys. Hey, we just had a full comedy night. Give it up for yourselves. You made it through. Look at you. Only a few of you are falling asleep. We had over 40,000 viewers tonight. Give it up for that. That's pretty cool. A lot of self-masochistic people. They love the pain. They love the energy. Audience members of the night, go to this table right over here. You guys are killer tonight. Sat there the whole time like good boys and girls with your legs crossed and your eyes open. I love that. You guys get a free bottle of hot sauce over here. Comic of the note as voted by the chat was Earl. Do you guys agree it was Earl? Everybody agree? Earl, your comic of the night tonight. Congratulations. Kodiak was a close second, but Earl, good job. Great set. That is the end of the Comedy Simulator. This happens every Monday night.
Thank you, Chino.
Thank you. Hey, guys. We made it a year. That's pretty cool, right? I'm very proud of this weird little side show that we have here. It may be just an open mic, but it's technically the most most watched open mic in the world currently. I feel like there can't be another open mic getting more views than this. Certainly, they're not that good, and neither are we. But it's like, it's a good skill. It's a good thing to see, man. Thanks for tuning into our little open mic in the middle of Maui. If any of the viewers ever come out to Maui for one of the comedy simulators, let me know when you get here. We'll buy you drinks. We'll have cute girls sit next to you and feed you. No, they won't. I don't have a roster like that, but we'll make you feel special. Comics from across the nation. If you want to come out and get some stage time in front of 40K people. You look really funny compared to us, so come out. You guys, thank you so much for being a part of a year of magic. Let's do it again. Let's do it again this year. Watch my TV show, Moku Moku, on Amazon and Tubi. It's my big ugly face. Watch the movie I'm in coming out at the end of the year, The Tourist Curse. I'll be in that coming out in theaters. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. And it is time to end simulation. There's another sound effect. All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you next week. If you had a good time, tell your friends. If you didn't, shut your fucking mouth. We don't need rumors. Love you guys. Bye.
Let's give it up for Bashar. Good job, Bashar. Great job. You look like a natural back there. It's crazy that it's absolutely crazy that the race you hate the most is the one always usually behind the cinematic camera. Are you trying to be the incel? This is how production, huh? That's lit. Oh, dude. It was decent. Hit those points
Start it for now.
Likewise, brother. I do a little interview with the audience at the end of the show. Yeah.
right, we're doing the post-show interview coming soon. Audience, get ready. Fight breaks out in 3 minutes. Yeah, for all the divorcees that are walking around. Somebody's getting laid tonight. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching. Hello, aloha. How's it? You feel like you're here right now? Yes, you're right here, right now, this close to my face. I'm so sorry about that. It's very, very unfortunate. Here, I'm reading the comments right now. Starving comedians unite? Yeah, I'm obviously not starving. I'm quite a well-fed comic. Speaking of well-fed comics, we got Jimbo. We were doing jackknifes in a pool last night.
Bro, I woke up this morning. I'm going to be very honest. I have had a bad day. I woke up and my body, I was just like, ow. Who's the old guy that went on stage? Larry. I look at Larry and I'm like, I felt so much worse than he did today. And that's so fucked up. And I'm like, why is my body hurt so bad?
Let me put some spec on his name real quick. Jimbo is doing backflips, front flips, spins, cartwheel. I've never seen a man of his size take such elevation. It was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I shine in the pool.
It's our post-match interview. Yeah, exactly. Who won this fight? Nobody.
Yeah.
I think Bashar.
Hey, Earl crushed.
Dude, that was really fun to see.
I've hated that bit my whole life, and that was a good set by Earl.
If you watch the show regularly, you've seen that bit build. And it's getting some legs on it. It's cool to see where it's going. Yeah, Duo of the century, Jimbo. That's us. Hell yeah.
Oh, we love this.
Sounds like Gen Z. I wish, man. I'm getting old. See this gray stripe?
Shit, yeah.
I earned this.
Are we that old that we hear they look at us and they're like, yeah, Unk, you're in Gen Z. Like,
no cap. I'm in my Unk era. I'm about to turn 40. I hardly understand what you kids say, but I try to be cool as possible.
I feel 50. It's bad.
It is what it is. We're interviewing the loser of tonight's fight. Jimbo, tell me, when you took that shot in the 7th to the groin.
Jim was losing weight. Oh shit. Good job. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Jimbo looking good.
I'm not losing weight, but I love when people tell me that. It makes me feel so good.
Yeah. By the way, this is what Jimbo really sounds like. You only see him in the comment section normally.
Oh yeah.
Other than the comedy.
I am lit.
Earl killed his night. Hardly any notes. Thank you, Hollywood star. 2026. This is your year.
That's a lot coming from Hollywood Star, because Hollywood Star is usually a prick. So that's actually.
I mean, him personally, I don't know, but like Hollywood stars can be prickish. But I like their vibe. So Hollywood Star, you're dope. 2026, it's your year. Appreciate that about you.
I wore a helmet as a kid. Yeah.
Moku, can you do a set next week? My name's Chino. I have a name. No, I'm saying,
although it would be cool if your name was Moku.
I do a brief set at the opening of the show. Maybe I'll push a set to later in the show when you guys tune in a little bit more. Maybe I'll
you should do like a mid-list set.
You know, I'm just gonna be honest. As the most worked rehearsed comedian, I like to take the first set just to make it easier on everybody else behind me. First set is the hardest spot, and it gets slightly easier as the night goes on until it hits a point, and then it becomes harder again. So I just like to jump on that so no other comics have to dive on the grenade.
Yeah, no, I literally am pregnant. Why are you judging me? I'm trans.
Oh, Captain Dookie Post. Hey, we're going to be 40 bashers. That's good to hear, bro. Follow me on Instagram. Let's party together. I'm down.
This is the homie, bro.
Yeah, dude. I like when he throws up. He's a real captain, real deal, dude. I salute you, Captain.
Hey, I mess with our chat, bro. We got a lot of funny people. Shout out to you guys. I know I'm talking a lot of shit, but you guys are fun. You got a good fan base. I also am the only.
Oh, sorry, Hollywood star. You're a lady. Sorry, our demographics tell us that it's mostly dudes that watch this. But thank you for being a part of the underspoken demographic.
We were wondering who the one was.
We love you. Yeah, you're probably the coolest. You're probably the coolest female. I mean, in our chat.
We're like, who is the female that joined the chat of 20,000? Like,
what I think the average Hawaiian is named is Chino Moku. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no. What do you think the most common Hawaiian name is? Kama? Kimo? I mean, not Kimo.
Yeah, Kimo.
Lani? Yeah, those are the easy ones. Koa, that's a good one.
Moku's so funny.
If you're white, McKenna. Yeah, and you guys spell it wrong, by the way. I seen you name your daughters McKenna with an MC. Y'all look stupid as shit when you come out here.
The Fawns, don't let them bully you, Jimbo. I need it. I'm a sociopath.
Bro, you seen the size of his ass? You see how big the wedgie is we give him? We pull him every day.
I really thought other sociopathic comics would come and hang out, but I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah,
1
Jimbo,
year.
appreciate you. We
You guys
made it.
knew. We used to do it in a tiny little coffee shop, very tiny. And then it grew to this.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys. It's only been a year. I mean, that seems like a long time to some of us, but we literally started this stream by putting a phone up on a tripod and just letting it run. And we started for 100 people, and then 400, and then thousands, and now we're up to at least we're about to hit 50K on this view. It's all because of you guys that makes this mic feel special. There's open mics all over the world. We try to run it slightly differently. I'll be honest with you, the Comedy Simulator idea is a bunch of open mics I've been to slammed into one idea. So like the Wheel of Comedy is like one open mics thing where they're just doing Wheels of Comedy every week. And there's another place that's like, oh, we're the heckle mic. We just do a heckle mic every week. So I just decided to combine the idea and make it a rotating thing. So is it original? No, I stole from everybody. And I guess that's the most unoriginal thing because billionaires are doing that right now. But, I'm just finding the people who are more successful than me and trying to do better.
And he will steal your jokes in the comments. We will all steal your jokes.
Yeah, you guys, just so you guys know, you have technically made this open mic the most watched open mic on the planet. Yeah. I can't think of any other open mic on here that gets more views. This is so cool. It's just a normal open mic in the middle of the ocean.
It's super fun.
And you guys have really turned it into something amazing. So
talk a lot more shit. Keep talking shit. It helps us. Also, look at the other comedians that have the channels. Follow the people on here because Shane Nelson Comedy, he goes live a bunch. Super funny. You guys love Shane. I hate that you love Shane, but check him out. Follow the comics, support them, because you guys get to see people get better and better. And it's a very low bar to start from. So.
And the more we grow, the more we're going to give back to you guys as our audience because we feel like we owe everything to you. As we start to monetize, our goal is going to be to bring out random audience members and show them an amazing time here and then send them back home the next day.
JFK coming out.
Yeah, JFK, Scarlett.
Sorry, Mata,
Madi is so sweet. Thank you, Madi. You've been way too kind. W. Rodriguez is a great one. Zan Coma?
Yeah.
He's on every stream.
Zan.
We see you guys, and we've come to get to really know you guys a little bit, and know your sense of humors. Like the Fonz 545. I think this might have been one of your first streams. I think you've been on a couple, but I remember your tone and you guys
funny.
We want to reward the commenters that actually have jokes you guys have funny jokes. We see it. We laugh too.
And we're stealing them.
Hey, okay, I'll be honest. I told Rick to steal the Baloney Hawk joke because somebody said he looked like Baloney Hawk, and I was like, "Hey, Rick, you should be stealing that shit."
With that, yeah.
I would never not tell that joke. My Hawaiian rapper name is Shave Ice. Oh, that's cold. That's cold, buddy. I like that. That's dope. You need more Jews for next week. I agree. Send us some.
Don't ship the Jews.
We'll just say shaloha and welcome them.
Shaloha.
I can only stay on chat and text with the funny people instead of going out there. Hey, that's fine. Do what you can. We're just happy that you joined us, Henry. Whatever you can. We're not asking the world, but hey, if you keep commenting, you might get some free hot sauce out of it.
Henry, you better come out here. I swear to God.
If you live in America, I mean, we are under a dictatorship, unfortunately.
Well, props to Chino.
Right on, Jimbo.
Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you.
Thank you. Dog, you do a great show.
It was terrifying and fun.
Yeah. So, dude, that's what it is every week. Terrifying and fun. Iconic duo. Can we do an all? Someone just asked if we can do an all Jewish comedy night, all Jew comedy night. I mean, technically we could, but all performers wouldn't be Jewish. It would just be people commenting on an outside religion. I don't know. I don't trust any of you religious types. You guys get crazy once you get into your words. Yeah, dude, this has been such an amazing journey. This has been a great year. You guys have made this an awesome year. Thanks for giving us something to look forward to every Monday. I mean, normally this is just an open mic, but you guys have really made this something super exciting for us. And we know that you guys say, oh, this is boring and this is bullshit, whatever. And it is sometimes. The chat is sometimes the funniest part of the show, and I really like that. I really like that you guys contribute. I'm just happy you guys are a part of this, contributing, just sharing this with us. Because, I mean, ultimately the goal is to spread joy. And if for some reason we're unable to, it looks like you guys are able to pick up the slack. And I can really appreciate that. Speedrunning demonetization. Yeah, no kidding, right? Or maybe if we did Jew Joke Night right, we would get full monetization. Just depends on how you say it. Demon, like demonetize. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, congrats for the year. Appreciate you guys. You guys have made this awesome. All jokes aside, this was fun. Thanks, Fawn. Seriously. Hey, appreciate you. Marty, Captain Dookie Post, Denzel Washington. Dude, these names crack me up. Zancoma, you guys are wonderful. I know I don't know you guys personally as people, but I feel like I do. You don't know it, but I've been helping comedians do comedy for a long time. And when I know your joke tone, that's who you are to me. So even if I don't know you personally, if I don't know what your voice sounds like, I know your sense of humor. And that means that I know you better than you think I know you. Because that's one thing that I do know pretty well. Dude, appreciate you. How do I say it? Fijian? Are you Fijian? When's the next stream? We do this every Monday night, 7:15 on the dot Hawaii time. That would be 10:15 California, and then a couple hours as you go on. You couldn't, hey man, I'm sorry you couldn't sleep, Leapy, but hopefully the comedy was bad enough for you to get some heavy eyelids. Let's see, Larry needs to headline more. Yeah, I do. Larry's the king of hanging out. I wish he had more time, but he's too busy out there banging our moms. He's a busy man, and our moms keep it wet for him. You bet I have pinworms. Dude, I wish. That would make me so thin. Are you kidding me? I would love a couple parasites right now. This is what I'm working on right now. Oh, whoa. I look great right now. Holy crap. I've been on a deficit diet. I had no idea my stomach looked like that. That looked really good. Never mind. I look fine. Thanks for the pinworms, P. Kelly. Thanks for sending them eBay. I appreciate it. From Ireland. Hey, awesome. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate that you guys are watching from that far away. We do have viewership in Ireland and Australia. Appreciate you guys watching. We need to find Sis for her Kermit. Oh, no. No, if you kiss me, I actually turn into a frog, not a prince. I go back to my original form. Banging our moms. Yep, unfortunately, our moms are getting dug out right now by Larry. Chino got the Big Mac pack. Baby, that's right. I'll take it. I'm a two-hander, that's for sure. You think I have heroics? Nah. I thought it was a Gryffindor, but I'm more of a Hufflepuff, if I'm being honest. But not bad for a fat boy having abs. You don't understand. I'm like 260 to see any lines. I must be eating enough human meat. No, I don't. I really am trying. I'm trying so hard, but I don't want the Ozempic or the whatchamacallit, the testosterone. Larry the lady. Larry the lady banger. Yeah, that's what Larry is, dude, for sure. Larry. It's so funny because like I'll see Larry out in the wild and hang out, whatever, and then people come by and they're like, "Oh, is that Larry? Is that Larry?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's Larry." Like, "Oh, I dated him 30 years ago." I'm like, "Which woman did you not date?" You don't have hemorrhoids. You have pinworms. Oh. Well, you might have just saved me a doctor's visit because I definitely got little balloons, but I wasn't sure. I thought they were just the roids. They make me mad. I call it hemorrhoid rage. It's a bad joke. I shouldn't even said that. Fuck. Yeah. Once it's out the mouth, you already know. I'm like, that didn't